Hi. Yay. Okay. I wanted to do this fun unboxing of the Alchemist of the Stars branding kit that's been created by the lovely Sarah. I will make sure to include their links below so you can check it out. And if you want to grab this actual branding kit, you can use it and adapt it to your personal style and concept that you're working with. So this is a beautiful collaboration, a creative collaboration between myself and Sarah. I actually, let me just go full screen so we can talk about that for a minute. I suppose reached out to Sarah a couple, like maybe a month and a bit ago about working with me to create a branding kit for my new club community, and also to help me grow the branding of my other ventures, and in particular the launch content that I've got coming up for Collab Club. So if you have any questions about that or the collaboration itself, let me know, because I'll do another video just to explore that. And we can chat about that in another time. But today I wanted to unbox what this looks like, how I'm going to use it for my use case, and then explain how you can adapt it yourself if you so choose. So let's get into it, and let's share this screen with you so you can see it in full. So we're going to be opening this together. I have seen snippets of this from Sarah. She's been so I guess open with the design work that she's been doing, and it was very much like a two-way conversation, and very true to the term collaboration. I gave her my vision, I suppose, and then she got to work and pulled it all together. As we were going, there was a bit of back and forth around what that could look like, and how it was sort of evolving. And then we kind of she shared with me some graphics, and I gave a yes or a no, or I really like this, and that sort of stuff. So I've seen bits and pieces. There's some things that I have been given access to, but for the most part, everything is fresh to me as well. So let's open this together, and this is going to open up into some Canva files for me to access. Hopefully my computer can handle this extra work that I've got going on for it right now today. Okay, so as you can see, there's some links here that we can access, and then a bonus here as well if you want to access that. So I'm going to open each of these. Let's see what happens. So what we'll get is a Canva template, and from there you can then add it to your Canva, excuse me, your Canva account. So I actually already have this one, the brand kit, but as you can see, the design here, is really just capturing all of the images that she's created, and then some of the additional elements. So this one, let's use this template. So you just click there, and then you can go in, and it's now a file in your Canva account, and then you can adapt it accordingly. So you can copy and paste from this into other templates or Canva files that you have created, and it's also where you'll get access to the header font that's been recommended, as part of this sort of brand concept. So as you can see, there's a header font and the copy font here, and then an accent font as well. So if you're going to be adapting these in your own Canva designs, you can then like just copy this particular section over and then use that to update the actual text throughout. Similarly, the color scheme here, so you can copy all of this and then use this as like grabbing the code here, or you can go ahead and like change according to what's in the document. So that can be adapted accordingly as well. All right, so we've got my dogs talking with us as well. So as you can see, lots of amazing files here, and I've even got clip art at the end as well, so you can kind of use that throughout. I'm just going to mute while my dogs are howling. Okay, hopefully we're back. So these are stock images. So I opened up the next one, stock images here. So let's unlock these. So the way you can use these stock images is, I guess, background on like your kind of like module covers, or use it in like designing the sales page. You can use it in like workbooks and everything. So these are kind of like the initial pieces, like the whole pieces, and then included in this branding kit is Sarah's actually set up things already for you. So she set up things like the sales pages and the like social media posts, some like lead magnet templates and stuff like that. So you expose where you can access all of the individual graphics. So let me show you these all together. So this concept was based on like a lab. So I wanted to play on the word lab in collab, and given the connotation of like the mad scientist, the like creative entrepreneur, the innovator, and really use that to explore this as a theme. And so that's why we have all of these kind of like lab type elements. We've also got some really beautiful graphics like these kind of like galaxies in a bottle, and these are kind of like creating these like potion based imagery, and where this sort of landed was the lab is actually kind of based in like a far off like distant universe, and we're traveling through time perhaps and space to come together in a collaborative space. And so that's what these graphics here represent, this other location, this other place. And there's amazing imagery here of like people, individuals kind of like coming into the space, more kind of like potion type things here. Exploration, I think, is one of those words that comes to mind when I look at these. And then we have those sort of mad scientist graphics. So let me make these a bit bigger. Let's go back to the main screen. So we have these amazing like creative graphics of like the scientist, making something special. This one's fun. This one's actually, I've used this in my actual promo image for my collaboration community. So I'll show you how I've used this one already. So inside Collab Club, you can see I've used it here as this graphic to kind of like tie everything together. And then the other graphic that I've used, you might be able to find, is sort of this like inviting space. And you can see we've got this like universe kind of like graphic here. And then also you might have noticed on my video that you're watching the Collab Club image here. So that is one of the templates that, you know, stock images that Sarah's created for us. So really, really cool, right? So let's go back and, you know, look through some of these. And then we've got, you know, groups of people you know, like to be characters, I guess. And so this will help for me. I've got a bit of a storyline of like people being particular types of collaborators, but you could use this to create like another storyline completely different to what I'm doing. You could have these be like star explorers or be more in that sort of sci-fi space and, you know, give these people more of an identity around that as well. So lots of cool images in here. Some of these I've seen already and I adore a lot of these. There's almost like more than I can even use, right? There's more than I will ever need to use in this example. Look at this beautiful kind of like galaxy image here. So amazing and just so beautifully representing what I'm trying to achieve here. All right, let's have a look at some more. What else have we got? Let's look at the video template. And quickly the lead magnet as well. All right. Okay, so this one here is a like video that you might want to use to help kind of like guide people before you're actually going live. So instead of you know, just starting straight away, having like an introductory video. So this is really good when you're doing like live trainings or you know, a challenge workshop or a boot camp. So how I will use this is I'll adapt some of these to suit the, you know, the theme of my event. And you can see it's counting down here. And then I'll talk about like what to expect. So on this second page here, we'll have things like, you know, what's happening on day 1, day 2, day 3, what's included, you know, as in the graphics that represent what's happening each day. So for me, I'm going to be creating a quiz and other resources. So I'll include those down here. For a summit, this would be a really great thing to have before any like live session that you're doing. But you could also include it and adapt it a little bit ahead of each of the presentations. So you could use this as a template to kind of like have that a bit of an intro at the start of every video that is being presented as well. So this one's really great. How this works is you'll actually save this as a video file, and then the best way to do this is in StreamYard, and then you add it as like a countdown video ahead of that. That's one way. There's, you know, other ways you can just like, the way I've done it before is have it playing on my screen in my Zoom room, and then go live and share that screen, that video, having it playing, and then having some audio go through the with the video as well, or you can keep it without the audio, of course, as well, and just have it as video. So yeah, that's how it works. And you can see we've got these counting down for a second each time, and then it just continues until you get to the end. So we're counting down essentially 3 minutes, and each every few seconds there'll be other kind of graphics, kind of getting people excited about what's coming up. So that's a really great feature. I love those whenever I get access to things like this. It's so good. Okay, let's also look at I might skip through some of these because I probably personally won't use the lead magnet, but it might help me create workbooks as well. If I do them in Canva, at the very least, it'll give me some inspiration for things like that. Social posts, I think most people would be interested in seeing those. While that's loading, I'm just going to make sure there's no comments. No one's asking me any questions in the live stream, because I'm across a few platforms, so I want to make sure. Oh, try sharing your screen again. Restart this browser if it continues to be a problem. Okay, I think we're okay. Let me just remove it and add it again. I want to make sure this is coming through for you. This is the one. Awesome. I think we're good. All right, let's use this. Let's see how we go. My computer's being a little bit slow for this. I might have to pause this and do this as a pre-recorded thing later. But yeah, this is great. So again, this is sort of like giving you a challenge outline to include here, and you can adapt this. So let's say it's a summit again, as an example. You could have this be the sessions that are happening each day, and then you just adapt, session 1 name, session 2, that sort of thing. Likewise, you can adapt using this kind of foreground, and then having the background as the main kind of info section for anything. So for a course or for. So we've got a few different examples here. Show you this one as well. So 30 different social posts. So this would be great as well if you wanted to have highlight or identify individual people. What else have we got here? There's one that's a homework page. So if you are giving people something to do at the end of like a workshop or a challenge or some sort of live event, you can have, what to do, and include this as a post inside your community that you're, hosting the event from. What else have we got here? Likewise, if you've got a workbook or other resources, making sure to include them here. And you can kind of show what that would look like throughout. This is kind of the example of the lead magnet template that's inside the pack as well, the branding kit. Looking so good. I love so much of this. Like these beautiful flowers, floral kind of side as well is really lovely, with that sort of beautiful background image going on here. And this one here, I love these. These are so cool. You've got so many different variations on the theme that you kind of use as well, which is so great. And this is sort of like the template example. You can then take those what are they called? Those stock images that Sarah's created, and then replace these backgrounds with those and replace the colors, like flip the colors around based on, the color scheme that you prefer out of that brand guide as well. So beautiful. Let's stop sharing and I'll share, make sure we're sharing properly. Okay, this one. Okie dokes. Which one should I share now? What about the sales page? I think that one's probably the one that most people will be excited to see, because this is a lot of work in on itself. This one is probably what will pay for the whole kit, if nothing else. The actual sales page template, and then the way it's been laid out already for you. So you can then, take this theme and go with it as much as you want. So let's see what this looks like. Okay. It's being a little bit slow loading, so just bear with me. So we've got this hero image to start off with. Amazing. And then the next section with more information. Fantastic. So great. So let's use this template and I'll show you in more detail. So what do we think? Does it look good? Can you see the way that you might actually adapt this for yourself? Is there some ideas that are coming from it about different use cases? This is actually the thing that I'm going to be working with first. I'm actually going to start with the sales page and build this out to represent what the theme of the challenge is. Excuse me. And then use like the prompts in here to write the copy and all of that sort of stuff as well. So this is obviously the sales page mocked up for this product, but you can see it's done that. So you can see like we've got this sort of like call out section, the name of the product here, and then like imagery that represents all of the things that are included in there. So like the main like laptop, which you would show what's included within the event or the bundle or whatever that you're creating here, and then like that button here for someone to purchase, then another call out with the response here, some graphics. So lovely. so moody, but like sophisticated at the same time. So really just capturing some of the challenges that have, arisen for you. That's what this section's about. And then can you relate? These are the things that I dealt with, but what if I told you there was a better way? So like how we can do things differently. So this is kind of like a standardized, template, sales page template. And then the amazing challenge. So what we're actually going to do together, what's going to happen over the course of the time, that's the challenge is actually happening on, what to expect. And then maybe some extra elements. So this could be the things that are included as well, like the each day's lesson or main topic, or even you could change instead of this, you will also learn, like also included or bonuses, and then have this as the bonus section. The challenge, like outline, again, repeated. The free workbook. So the thing that, the addition, like that main resource. So for me, this is actually going to be the quiz. That is kind of like the main thing that I want people to do to start off with. So there might be a workbook, but actually it's super important for every attendee to do the quiz, because we'll cover that in the first day of the challenge. So this will be like the main feature that you're going to be doing in your event as well. So what you'll also learn, you have all of these extra things that's included, some testimonials from previous clients or whatever, and then the challenge, like what, going into more detail about what happens, and then breaking it down, like what's happening, what you can expect, all that sort of stuff. And obviously this is a template. So if you don't need day 4, you can then just like delete this whole section. And so this is a Canva website, which you could definitely publish through Canva, or you can use it to be the design for your sales page, and copy, the graphics and everything, and like duplicate or replicate this in your existing like software that you use. So I'll often design like a mock-up of what this looks like in Canva, and then I'll have my VA take this for me and then replicate it in my course platform where I house a lot of my sales pages and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely things that you can do here. Then you want to do like a bit of a bio section, who you are and what you're about. Again, reminding them to join the challenge. If you have more testimonials, you can add that there. Another testimonial, reminding them again of the challenge. And then FAQs. So this is like one layout if you have a different, option in your software. So like for me, if I was to do FAQs, I would actually have a different template based on the software that I use. So, you can adapt that as well. It's just more of a recommendation. There you go. So these are just extra little sections if you need them, but you want to make sure you have this here. This is kind of like the footer of the page, and this would be an extra little section if you wanted to. So cool. I love all of this. There's so much more still. As you can see, there was more. Let's share this again. So there's still so much in here that I haven't shown you, like banner ads, module covers, Pinterest pins, workbooks, slide templates, so much more in here. The social media ads themselves, that's going to be a big one for me. So the things that I'm probably going to take the most out of this is the stock images, the video template, the sales page, and potentially slide templates as well. Why don't we look at that one? That can be the last one we look at together. What do you reckon?